Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. In the previous episode, we had finished up episode 1, Turnabout Countdown, and we brought the alleged bomber of courtroom number 4 and the murderer of Detective Arm and the culprit for the attack on Apollo to justice. Now, unfortunately, at the end of the last episode, Apollo mysteriously decided to take a leave of absence, and that led to Athena having a flashback, a memory of their first case when they had first met. And that's what we're going to be starting to tackle today. If you'd like to see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe if you haven't already, click that bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Now let us begin episode 2, The Monstrous Turnabout.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams. At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing, April 17th, 2:13 p.m., Wright Anything Agency. I guess I'm a little early. Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start for today? Shit. Susie's voice. I didn't take that into account. What? I gave her the Maya voice, actually, I think so. Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start for today? Yeah, it's the first job I've had in a while, after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? That's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how he put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. You really became a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's almost been a year since I was hired. Lots happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Wright Anything Agency. It's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is also a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Suzie Wright, a budding Seriously? Suzie Wright, a budding magician, an adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. We better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going. Huh? Where are we going? What about the job you mentioned? This is a job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. But it's the Wright anything agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where's Mr. Wright, anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on the job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. Wait a second! Ugh, and another day of anything goes begins at the Wright Anything Agency. April 17th, 1:30 p.m. Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane. And just as a reminder, this could be in 3D if you wanted, but it won't show up here. So what are we doing all the way up in the mountains? It's in Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Oh, that reminds me. I want to apologize about all of the chirps and bullshit that was happening in the first 3 episodes. That's a new issue that I haven't seen before when recording 3DS stuff, and I'm not sure how to fix it. So I'm just gonna kind of power through and hope that it was a fluke. But if it isn't, I do apologize to those with sensitive ears. Or just those that it bothers, including me, when I'm editing. So Ninetales Vale, everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Well, I guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, was the Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you may get a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way. Alright, it's time to move to the QB Manor's garden. This monster craze. Come to think of it, I heard about it on TV. Supposedly how Ninetales Vale made a comeback in the brink of fiscal disaster. Huh. I usually could use something positive like that. Oh, I know. Let's jump on board the monster craze, and Daddy would be a perfect... Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. You call yourself Agni and Ruja, Demon Kings of Comedy. Daddy sets them up, and you knock them down. Hey, I think we hit the jackpot with this idea. Sorry, but I plan on seeing a lawyer. You do? You don't have to act so surprised by that. Hey, Trucy, look at my badge. Check it out. You're so lucky, Apollo. Everyone can see what you do with just a flash of your badge. What about you, Trucy? People can't tell you're a magician by the way you're dressed. Yeah, but I can't always dress like this. Like when I'm at school and stuff. You can always show you're a magician by making things appear or disappear. You mean like this? Oh no. The magic panties! 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Magic or no, aren't you a little old to be showing those things in public? Huh. Then maybe I'll become a lawyer too. You're abandoning your dream just like that? Alrighty. We could go back to the Wright agency, but I don't work like that. April 17th, 2:05 p.m. QB Manor Garden. Wow, this place is really something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Jinxie! And this is... my friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She's happened to be the maid here. 2 horns. A love of red. Are you a demon? No! I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you! He is a demon! What the... gone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. It fills in some of that space on your forehead. Ugh. What is this thing? It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon. Or you could just say I'm human. I love that face that she makes. Been waiting a long time to see that too. The Red Demon. Emissary of the Underworld. Got up early to do my hair for this? Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you! Ah! Oh, forgive me, you terrible one! Turn down the Cores of Steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great. Now I'm playing along, too. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Be gone, foul demon. Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. I'm starting to wonder why if I really am a demon myself. Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. Huh. If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Ouch. Unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. We actually have to present our badge in this one. That's the... I guess that's the introduction to the presentation feature. I wanted to show you this. Ah! What is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Ugh. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Just to protect you from Emma Dio's judgment. Who's Emma Dio? I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who punishes the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think yeah. Motherfucker! Christ almighty, that was loud! Hold on a minute. Out of nowhere. Cool. Uh-oh, I think she now thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly. Can I go back to being just a normal demon? Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than a bath? Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul. Ugh, I told you I'm not a demon. And Trucy, you're just making things worse. You just leave that Enmadio to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? I'm no longer steered to cross into the afterlife. Will someone please tell these two I'm human already? Let's try that again. So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone had ever even heard of it before, and I was packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was Alderman's idea. I better be careful if I were you. There are lots of yokai prowling about Ninetales Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? And they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters? And they're all over the place? In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was a ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenmataro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenma Taro? Forbidden Chamber? About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor. Is that true?
Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenma Taro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenma Taro is the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and scary.
So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox, and locked away forever.
So, you're saying Tenma Taro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door keeping it shut tight.
What a charming security system.
You can keep the skull if you want. The older man gave this...
For fuck's sake!
So many goddamn distractions. The older man gave me this, but just holding it gives me chills, so...
Oh, thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Legend scroll added to the court record. So I was wondering... what the fuck this scroll is. Oh, wait, profiles. Suzie, age 16. She's only 16 right now? Jesus. An aspiring magician who Mr. Wright adopted when duly called. Jinxie Tenma, she's 15. The maid of QB Manor, and a friend of Suzie. Thinks I'm a demon. Okay, it's just a picture. Are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes, they prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them.
Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there, forever. Got it? I wonder what happened if I did take them off.
It's time for me to get back to work.
Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie.
You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun.
Better not be a yokai parade. She's probably dropped dead from fright. Ah! Ah! The demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right?
Tenma Taro!
Tenma Taro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Ah! Please don't hurt me! Be gone, be gone, be gone!
Sssss! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away.
Ah! Charm, charm, charm! Where's that dying go to heaven charm?
Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time. She sort of gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? You there, you mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that. Lower your eyes. We'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenma Taro. Now what?
Look, Apollo, someone up on the roof.
The booming laugh, could it be? My 9 golden tails are a proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yaha! The Golden Lord of the Yokai, the amazing Nine-Tails, is here! Fear not, good little boys and girls, I shall defeat Tenma Taro. It's the amazing Nine-Tails! Up to you no good tricks again, eh, Tenma Taro? Well, not on my watch. Ah! There's nothing to fear now, my child. I've banished Tenma Taro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Nine-Tails, sir.
Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Oh, wait! What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looks like he came out of the Ultimate's manor.
That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. But no one knows his true identity.
Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was that about him banishing Tenmataro?
That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the Ninetales Fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies our village. But the amazing Ninetales did the honors this year.
So that was a big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, would you look at the time? I better get back to work. Please excuse me.
She's a strange one, alright.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
And true, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetales Vale while we're here.
Fun never stops, does it? April 17th, 3:40 p.m. QB Manor Garden.
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
Huh?
What's with all the commotion over there? Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? Hope everything's okay.
It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. Demon Tenmataro. He killed Ultimate QB.
What?
Wait, killed isn't dead? Yes, and Tenmataro did it.
Tenmataro? You say well, go have a look.
Please wait. Huh?
Ah!
It's a Tenmataro warning charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The Ultimate's in the Fox Chamber, at the top of the main staircase.
Okay, got it. Tenmataro warning charm slipped into the pocket. April 17th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber.
Are you all right? Who are you? Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. 17th, QB Manor Garden. Thank goodness the other man's gonna be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious.
You think JC's gonna be okay?
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks.
Oh, look, here comes Jinxie.
Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happens.
Okay.
That warding charm is my supernatural security system. It protects me from yokai, ghosts, demons, and other things that go bump in the night. Just the other day, I was chased by a demented camera demon, but I drove him back with my trusting warding charm.
Camera demon? Sounds like more like an overexcited tourist.
So I suppose it's not nice to repel every yokai I meet. I mean, there's some that aren't all bad. I learned that today.
Why is she staring at me like that? So the man with the spear in his chest was already dead?
Uh-huh. It was Alderman QB. When I found him, he was already...
So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive, who was he?
Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him.
So, he's the killer?
Ah! Nah, Papa didn't kill anyone.
Papa? As in, your father?
That's right. Jinxie says the mayor of Tenma Town.
No way!
Yes, Way, but he's innocent.
This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of Ninetail's Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there.
I know. I'll try my best.
Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? Alright. I forgot, we had more profiles. The Amazing Ninetales, age unknown. The masked wrestler of unknown identity and origin. Ninetales cape he sports is the signature piece of his costume. And then Damien Tenma, age 45, Jinxie's father and the mayor of Tenma Town. He was found unconscious at the scene of the crime.
His name was Rex QB. They say his family has ties to the legendary Ninetales Fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I heard he even knew the amazing Ninetales.
Former pro wrestler, huh? Huh. That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then why'd you come to work here?
It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie?
Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Ninetales flowers grew.
Wow, what a beautiful flower. And it has exactly 9 petals, too.
Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
Boost Jinxie's courage because it was her mother's favorite. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
Uh-huh. The warding charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed.
Forbidden Chamber's door? The big door was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone.
So Temperator escaped. Oh. But when I try to remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy.
Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
Between the warning charm being removed, and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was a killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's down in court.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers?
You wanna know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could not get a not guilty verdict in this one.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocent, it's Polly.
What?
You accept the case, won't you, Polly?
Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, right. Jinxie's already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me.
Attaboy, Polly.
You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean.
It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice! Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook.
Hey Apollo, what's the notebook for?
I just thought I should jot some stuff about the case. Spoiler alert! It's so you know exactly what you need to do and not get lost as you're playing. That was one of the improvements that they made in this game. So I don't misplace them and putting them in the notes. Yeah. Guess it's what you would call a to-do list.
Sounds handy.
To read my notes, I just open the court record with R. Then I can switch between the tabs using L and R.
I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear.
And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes.
Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
Paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. Sounds like some kind of monster.
I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Okay, thanks. So, if we're looking at it, yep, go meet my client. And we have the case brief. So we have the victim, the defendant, some notes. Defendant is Damien Tenma, age 45. Victim was Rex Hubie, age 46. The victim suffered a fatal abominable spear thrust. Black feathers and tracks were found on the scene. So useful. So useful. Okay. Just making sure nothing happened there. To the detention center. Same old detention center we know and love. April 17th, December. Detention center visitors room. Visiting hours, perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds. Who are you? Yikes! So, you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Ah! Let me out of here! Sorry, I get a little lost sometimes. How incredibly rude! I'm sorry, did I do something to offend you? Visitor, when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rude! Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls. So that I may treat my benefactor to some tea and maybe some cookies, too. No, wait, we can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened? Ugh, I see. So tea and cookies can wait, then, can they? Ugh, that was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seemed like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Thank you for agreeing to defend me. Oh, no thanks required. I'm just doing my job. He's even scarier when he's not saying anything. Nice day today, huh? I love nice days like these. It's perfect lawyer weather. Lawring weather. The trial is tomorrow. Yes, right, the trial. Why do I keep blabbering on like that? I want to show you this. Ah, sorry! I hate when he clams up like this. The shelves on your head, they're the same as this one, correct? Indeed they are. Jinxie applied them after the murder. They said they would keep Tenma Taro from possessing me. Oh right, so it's not some creepy fashion statement. Still, there is an awful lot of them. That there are. Truth be told, my head's feeling a bit itchy. Can't you just peel them off? Jinxie did this for me. I could not hurt her feelings like that. He really cares for his daughter. Or not. Okay. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Ah!
No! Sorry, I guess some things are better off left unsaid. Ah! Excuse me? I think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. The arrest should never have happened. Go on. Fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I have but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty. I suppose you're right. Our youth just came this close to quite the scare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested. Prints were on the murder weapon. That's never good. Any idea how they got there? None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, something clobbered me on the head. I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. What did the police have on you as far as motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of a trouble between the Alderman and I as of late. Oh, it's personal in nature. Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetails Vale with Timbertown. Surrender Ninetails Vale to Timbertown now! Thanks! That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder. Indeed it is. After all, Alderman QB was dead set against a municipal merger. And that's why you think you killed him. He was in your way. Ugh! Curses! Mayor Tenma, you okay? Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine, just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Please wait. My daughter, Jinxie. Yes? She's already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need. Leave it to me! Trucy and I will look out for your daughter. I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about. New friends? Yes, it seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetails Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. There's a lady with an unexceptionally long neck. A young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters. Friends sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Now if you excuse me, it appears my time is up. Ugh, why am I so tired? It's been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. A call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? She told me you'd taken on a new case. Oh, that. It was kind of a spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case? That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There's someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes. She just passed the bar. That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess it was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. It was like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetails Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. But I've never even met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Ninetails Vale quick. Back to Ninetails Vale! April 17th, Ninetails Vale. Yokai Lane. I already told you! Oh, excuse me.
I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene, so if you would please tell me where QB Manor is.
You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky.
You stupid pig-headed! This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know.
Looks like I just found it, Mr. Athena Sykes.
Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school?
I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student.
That's it. Enough of your lies. You're coming with me.
Ah! Get your hands off me!
Oops. Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time?
Oops, are you okay?
I think so, but the police officer's out cold.
I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something.
Reflex sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Sykes, I take it.
That would be me, and you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Wright Anything Agency.
The Wright Anything Agency. What a fishy sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, right, that right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now how about telling me a bit more about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away. Yep, that's your attorney's badge, alright. Its dull, grimy look makes me think of all the courtroom battles you faced so far. Hope mine will look like that someday. Look out, legal world. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to go.
Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. No need to deflate your dreams about work just yet.
What an interesting picture. It looks like a one-on-one monster smackdown. Must have been quite a battle. But which yokai do you think is stronger?
Seems to me that Tenmataro's ability to fly would give him an edge over the Nine-Tailed Fox.
But the fox has powerful legs. He pounced before Tenmataro would know what hit him.
He won't be pouncing on anyone after he's dropped from way in the sky.
But Nine-Tailed Fox is gold-colored. Gold is way better than black, so I'm sure he'd win.
What do colors have to do with anything? Besides, everyone knows red is the best.
Sorry, Apollo. Nothing's coming to mind. But give me an hour and I'll have it analyzed sex style. Get on started on it right away.
No need for that, I was just wondering. Oh, I love these interactions so much. So Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
So you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18.
18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
I skipped a few grades when I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
All I can say is, wow. She must be a genius or something.
I also study analytical psychology. Thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? So Athena, you mentioned studying psychology?
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology to the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Oh really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I could try to listen in on a witness's inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget.
It talks? Whoa, you need a volume knob.
Anyway, this little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling. Awkward. Don't worry, you get used to it. Now that I seriously doubt. So tell me about our client. What are they like? Oh right, you haven't met him yet. Well... And that about sums it up. He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father. Wait, are you crying? I'm not crying! There was something in my eye. They're called tears. Moving right along. Let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 1. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case? Special edition covering a special edition covering our case? That was quick. That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To get the first scoop. Rapido. Alright, well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? 3:40 p.m. near Ninetales Vale. Tomato was seen... What? He was seen flying through the sky? Yeah, something happened to snap that photo near Ninetales Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to a case. Apparently that photo was shot right after the murder occurred. Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved. Wait a sec. Yokai is in one of those Japanese monsters? My god, you don't think it was actually supernatural murder, do you? No, of course not. Now German, why not plain old English? Well then. Andale, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already. Ugh! As much as I would love to continue, these voices are killing me. So I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Ugh. But no worries, we'll be back soon enough. In the next episode, we start investigating the murder of Alderman QB. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.